New Trendo 2 here, and right away I would like to point out that today's video has nothing to do with any Mario Plush content on my channel or anything, or any of the upcoming new Super Mario or the upcoming. Doesn't have anything to do with the upcoming new Super Mario Plush Movie 2. This is different. So, and I think you know. I think you know what we're about to talk about. Yeah, that's right. We're going to talk about this thing right here. I just got this. I actually just got this today. Just got this today. I had to adjust the anti-scalp wheels, but as you saw in another video, and there's a video of me mowing. And I'm gonna be on, but here, but if you remember, but if there's a mower you remember seeing me mow with before, then it's definitely it's gonna be this one right here, the E120. This one has been through. That mower has been through it. That mower has totally been through it. But if you look over here, this is a John Deere S140. One thing the thing I already like, there are already some things I straight up like about it. Doesn't have that easy oil change filter. Meaning I can get all, meaning when I do an oil change, I could get all the oil out. For real. Because it has the original, not that easy oil change filter that this E120 has. That the E120 uses. Yeah, you got your basics in this. Yeah. 22 horsepower. It's a 22 horsepower. I'm going to be honest. Even though it may not seem louder, but to me it actually seems, I'm going to be honest, it sounds louder. I think it is louder because to me it definitely sounds louder than that thing. Definitely. I'm not saying it's not louder, because it is, obviously. Maybe not by a lot, but it definitely is, and I can tell. It's got a really comfortable seat. It's got a really comfortable seat that I can sit in. It's a really comfortable seat I can sit in right there. And I really like that this thing's, I really like that it comes with the front bumper, because that adds extra protection to the mower. Well, to its engine. Under the thing you got, if you look under here, you can tell. But but I did adjust the anti-scalp wheels. I adjust it off and dip. And this one I dip, and this is a 48-inch deck. Used to use a 42-inch mowing deck, but looking around here, realize that with all this grass I have to mow, I mean, this is just part of it. Like, seriously, you haven't seen anything yet. Like, seriously, this is the rest of it. And E120 kind of struggles a little, and the E120 kind of struggles a little bit on those hills. And I did mow right here with the S140. And let me tell you, it does not struggle on those hills. It does not struggle on these hills like the E120 does. Well, the E120 is struggling. Well, the E120 is struggling on the hill for some reason. I think it's because of a problem with it. Yeah, if you look on here, one thing, you're going to see a few differences here, but I think you all already know. Let's sit on this thing. Well, first of all, steering wheels are obviously the same. Who am I kidding? Steering wheels have always been the same on John Deere's. Yeah, but this thing does start. Yeah, but this thing, it's old. Not that. Yeah. This thing has cruise control. I didn't look on that to see if it has cruise control. I might. I'll look on it. Let me see on it. See if it has cruise control on it. Nope, it does not have cruise control. Nope, no cruise control there. Nope. There's no cruise control. But that's a shame. It would have been nice. Whatever. This thing has cruise control. But this thing. Yeah. This thing now, it struggles going uphill. It struggles going up hills when mowing. Let me show you. It's these hills. These hills get them every single time. And then after that, it just will not want to move at full speed at all. It just will not want to. It'll move very slow. And for me, that is immediately a problem. But these hills, they're not that big, and this thing, the S140, has more horsepower, so obviously it wasn't going to struggle at all. This is the old, yep, that's the oldest one. That one doesn't have its deck on there though. It's a Briggs & Stratton engine. If you go back to the E120, another thing that's different is that, well, oh yeah, this headlights still work. This one has the PTO with the lever where you just pull it up and that engages your blades. While with the S140 it has an electric PTO, meaning you pull this meaning there's a button on that thing that you're gonna pull up. That'll engage your blades, which I'm personally, I'm gonna be honest, I'm actually a fan of, because I like that. All you have to do is just go over here, take your hand right over here, and just pull the thing up. That's really good. It has 1.9 hours on it. That's not a lot of hours, I know. But hours build up over time. Yep, and this thing is still new. Just got it. And I just cleaned it after mowing with it. And obviously I took that thing. I took that thing off. Well, I took the thing off because I'm like, do I really want that cap on there? I'm like, no, it's not necessary. No, it's not really necessary. So I'm like, yeah, I'm taking it off. It's not necessary. But if you want to keep it there, that's fine. But I just don't find any use in that. I just don't find any use in that. In the lid, with the lid being on there. And again, I do like that this thing has a front bumper on it. That's a really good feature to have on it. I probably could have bought a front bumper for the John Deere E140, but too late now. I'm probably still going to use it. That, or I might swap it up, or I might take the deck off of it and put it on that thing, because that thing has problems going up hills. But this thing, it does not have problems. And coming over to my E120, you only have two this thing only has two anti-scalp wheels. While when I come over to the John Deere S140, it has four of them. Meaning, if you want to cut it on 3, then you would literally put your anti-scalp wheels down here. Like, I don't know what it is with these stores. I don't know why. Well, wait. I understand. Yeah, but yeah, I still had to adjust mine to the bright setting, so it'll cut on 3. The seat's comfortable. Obviously more comfortable than that thing. Don't get me wrong. It was probably really This seat was probably really comfortable for me when it was brand new 6 years ago. But this thing is even comfier. And here's the gas tank. Yeah, pardon me. I know I'm a plush tuber. But sometimes, if you notice, I'll take a break from being a plush tuber for just a little bit, or maybe I don't know how long, but just to make some mowing videos. Like, yeah. And I do like the original oil change better than the easy oil change, because I'm sorry, but with the easy oil change, you're not getting all the oil out. You're not. But with the original, you are. Here's what headlights look like. If they turn on. Yep, oh, yep, they're on. I know it doesn't look like it, but they are. Maybe if I turn these things off, I can see it. Yep, there they are. One more thing is that instead of having 2 blades, it's 3 blades. There's 3 blades under this thing. And since it's a 48-inch deck, about your belt diagram, when you buy a new belt, your belt diagram is obviously going to be different, because it's not the same as a 42-inch deck. It's not. So the belt diagram is gonna. So the belt diagram for a 48-inch deck will be different from what you would see on a 42-inch deck. Yeah, and the belt is in good shape. Oh my goodness, yep. Look at that. Those things are in there tight. Look at the drive belt. See if I can get the drive belt on camera. Look at the drive. See if I can look at the drive belt. I think that might be the drive belt. Not sure though. Somewhere. There it is, right there. I think. There it is. Right on over there. Right over there somewhere, probably. Yep, right under there. Right there's the drive belt. Go to the other side, you probably see it better. Yep, there's the drive belt. I can see it. Yep, and the drive belt's in good condition. This thing has no problem going up hills, which I like. So, it's a good mower. And it's good for this lawn. Because, may not look big, but when I'm mowing grass and clumps, it's a lot for a 42-inch deck. But for a 48-inch deck, it's almost nothing. Not exactly nothing, but it won't take as long. But it won't take as long to cut the grass. Yeah. And I am really surprised how tight that belt is on. I bet that'll last. I bet that'll last for like, I don't know how long, but that's on there good. That belt won't be slipping. Compared to this one. You know what I mean? Compared to this one right here. This one is okay. Yeah, seriously. That's the S140. And if you haven't watched the other videos, like the first, and if you haven't watched the first video where I adjust the anti-scalp wheels, then you might want to watch that too.